Jill-Albrecht down by 30, needs to make something happen. And she does.
Giving it the room, not a tug shot, so it doesn't push. She's too tight. Knows what she has to do.
With her, I think this evening, it's more a question of carry. She's done nothing but hit the pocket, but she has left some 10 pins. As we all do from time to time. More on the left side. Those 7 pins have a tendency to stand. We'll get an opportunity to see a quality left-hander in our next match, the current U.S. Open champion, Dee Dee Davidson.
Very determined look on her face that time.
Key double there.
Big double as Diana-Teeters stopped her string. Jill stays right in the match, only trails by 20. Diana, a student also of Larry Matthews out in the Southern California area. I know at one point Diana was ready to totally give up the game. She went to Larry. He turned her around, went again this summer, and they worked out the fine details.
A ton of roll, 4-pin jumps out, and it was almost the same shot that she threw on the left-hand lane.
Instant replay of the shot on lane 25, tripping out the foreplay. And speaking of an instant replay, let's look exactly what happened. She's getting the ball into the dry a little bit quicker than before. Then it takes a left turn. She tripped out the 4, but the 10 still remain. A big break there. Her adrenaline's going. She's probably just hitting it a little bit harder.
Hard surface ball at the spare. It's been 4 long years since she has won, and I asked her if that had been on her mind.
No, I don't feel pressure at all. I've been bowling real well. I bowled well in Samstown in November. I feel very prepared to bowl tonight, so I do not feel pressure. I mean, I feel nervous, but I feel prepared at the same time.
And there's the mental attitude, the difference.
It's strong, very positive. She's bowled a quality game thus far. Excellent shot. She comes back with a nice strike in the 8th, and we have ourselves a match here as we head down the stretch.
Setup frames, 8th and 9th, working on a double.
Jill-Albrecht with room for 259. It's a big-time score in the championship round.
Especially from 2 players that don't have a lot of television experience.
Beautiful shot, nice velocity, but a solid 10.
And this was no 3/4 10. It was a solid 10.
Flattens out the wrist, a little straighter. Jill-Albrecht won earlier this year down in New Orleans, and I asked her if that experience was beneficial. Would it help her here in the championship round tonight?
I think it definitely will help me tonight. I won 3 matches when I won in New Orleans, and this would be 4 matches if I win tonight. Plus, I had a bowl against Sandra Jo once before, so I think she would like to see a rematch also. But I think it has definitely helped me.
Sandra Jo, one of the victims as Jill climbed the ladder down there in New Orleans.
Exactly, along with, like I mentioned before, Kathy Zelke and Tish Johnson.
I like the way that Jill's thinking, because she wanted a rematch. If she gets to a rematch, then that means she's bowling for a title.
And ironically enough, they all roomed together, same circle of friends, very close.
People out there don't realize how tough it is to bowl somebody that you're living with out here for a title, because, boy, they're just tough to come by, those roommates and titles.
Diana-Teeters right now looking for the strike in the 9th frame. She's working on the 1 in the 8th.
Set it down a little left of target, and that one ends up a solid 4-pin.
Still just a 20-pin match, but Jill-Albrecht is now working on the strike in the 9th. The match will have the advantage. I know Diana's husband Larry is on pins and needles right now. He traveled with her all spring. They were driving from city to city, and he was not able to come out on the fall tour.
Asked for it to hook, and it did.
And there she is, 31 years old, 5'8". Something we noticed, most of the top 5 players were all 5'8", was I think the shortest player out here. And a look at the spare again. She got in the center of the lane where that conditioner is the heaviest, and she almost did not get that ball back.
Has room for 248. A double here, and she closes Jill out.
Jill can shoot 238.
More room.
Oh.
And beauty of a shot. 7 pin stood for a moment, but then it was going. Quick scan of the scoreboard.
She knows what she needs. She took a look. She said, got that ball a little longer, made the nice break. 4 pin, almost didn't take out the 7. She says yes. She's trying to put all that hard work. It's all going to pay off right now on the next shot.
She is a fiery competitor deep down inside. Does not like to lose. A strike, and she moves on.
Beautiful. Oh, my.
Solid 10.
We have a possible tie game.
And the way Jill has performed as of late, it wouldn't surprise me a bit. We haven't had one this year.
No. Earlier, actually, in the championship match, it's been a while, way back in the winter. Lisa Wagner and Anne-Marie Dugan tied for 212 and had
ESPN?
a two-frame roll-off on ESPN. Give me a moment. I'll pull that stat up somewhere.
A spare up game of 238. And the story right now is shown right on your screen. One at a time. Oh, beautiful shot. Well, this is where you measure the talent and experience and the heart of the professional players. Can they perform in the 10th frame? Mike Durbin has said it a million times. If you don't perform in the 10th on the PBA Tour or in the LPBT Tour, you're not out there very long.
So many matches are won right here in this frame. All Jill wants right now is a chance to go into a roll-off.
Up the track, will it hold pocket? Not quite. Boy, good shot. Just couldn't quite hang on. And look at the sigh of relief from Diana-Teeters. Boy, that was a solid match there.
Sure was. Coming up high, leaving a 4 pin. If you're Jill, tug that one a little bit, though, inside target. A little nervous, really wanting it. It happens.
Nice performance. Good game, but 238, 227. Diana-Teeters moves on to face Dee Dee Davidson in the semifinal.